Hello, everyone. This is Jamarl Thomas. Guys, I am at a Bernie Sanders all across the United States. I'm going to try to pop in throughout the course of the night to give just kind of information for people who are here to get their feedback on how they think the debate's going, what Sanders needs to talk about, that type of information, just epistemological information. Look, expectations. Sanders, in this last poll that just came out, Sanders has solidified himself in the number 2 spot, jumping to 20 points. But a large part of that support is the youth. He surged among the youth vote, and I think that has to do with the policy that he put out from the standpoint of getting rid of college debt. It shows that people pay attention to that stuff, that there are people out there who care about policy, especially when that policy will benefit their life. He gained 12 points on the youth vote by itself in that last poll. Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders are going to be on the stage together. I got to be honest, Sanders missed his opportunity when him and Biden were on the stage, because at that point you can always go upwards. There's no up in this, there's only down. And maybe he could solidify himself from the standpoint of distinguishing himself from Elizabeth Warren. He needs to do that, however, in a way that's not necessarily overtly adversarial. However, he does need to distinguish himself. This is probably going to be more along the lines of a policy conversation, with the exception of certain people on that stage who may try to pick a bone out of Sanders. That will work to his benefit. When Sanders gets testy, that's actually a good thing. And I suppose that he's going to put people down if they try to attempt that. Delaney, I'm looking at you. So let's see. I'm going to go talk to people who are back there, who are here to watch the debate. It's windy out, so I'm going to get out here. There's a lot of cars. We're downtown this time, so I'm not going to do the debate itself, but I am going to be covering the debate party. Let's say it that way. So hopefully there'll be right many people here where we talk to and get their feedback on how it's going, their perspective of things, what Sanders needs to do, and all this other stuff. My thing is, this is probably going to be more policy, with the exception of certain people who try to take a shot at Sanders, in which case it's going to be less policy and more him putting them down. That will work to his benefit. Do not be bad at that. I don't know the framing of the questions, so there's that. There's always that. And as the last part, Warren is a wild card. I don't know how this is going to look between them two. I'm unclear on how that's going to work, but we'll see. I mean, I would imagine they have a debate strategy. I didn't necessarily like their last debate strategy, but oddly enough, that debate strategy may work very well in this particular debate, because the people who he has in this debate, Warren, will be more along the lines of discussing policy. So this should be somewhat of an interesting debate, even though I didn't necessarily have this huge thing of me wanting to really, I wasn't enthused by this debate, let's say it this way. But this debate may have some surprising advantages, so stay tuned. Thanks, guys. I'll see you momentarily.